Today we have very special people in the studio. They are beautiful people, but now are three ladies that we are used to. We're going to start in 2 minutes. So please get your popcorn and your drinks ready. We'll be talking to some of our parents. So let me give a shout out to mine. Yeah. Who is he? Nyamishra. Enya mama nko papa so. Ejaro nko. Nyamishra upi. Good afternoon once again. It is time for Kids Radio. Today is a very special edition. It's the Parents Edition. I think a couple of weeks ago, we had some of my junior sisters here to talk about their experiences with parenting, their wishes, their concerns. And we thought it was only right to also bring out their parents, the parents. Sister Edith.
Yes, hi.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm blessed, thank you. Teresa. Teresa. Alles goed?
Goed met jou.
Goed. Please, ladies, let's take it away.
All right. Thank you, Nanau. All right. Thank you. So, today's topic is about what does good parenting mean to you as a Ghanaian parent. We have 3 lovely parents here, and I would like to introduce them. Today, you can speak in any language, whether it's English, whether it's Dutch, whether it's Twi. Feel free to express yourself. Feel free to say whatever is on your heart. So I'm Teresa.
And I'm Edith.
And who do we have over here?
I'm Bio. Hello.
I'm Christian.
Akosua Nyakwa. Okay, so I'm gonna go around again. Tell me the ages of your children, and then we'll take it from there. So, Mr. Bio, what are the ages of your children?
Yeah, thank you very much. I have a 15-year-old girl, a 12, and then 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have almost 20, 18 plus a little bit, 11 and 9.
Okay, I have 23 years, 18, 14, and 13.
Nice.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. So the first question, I will ask the question in English and then my co-host will translate it to Chi. So what are some Ghanaian practices you suggest we maintain in the home?
So, culture, no say, and then I will tell mutete mumana, then I'm bekipu. So then I suggest say bekipu fi say entity and say entity mumana, be a winya fi umame o papa ho. So what are the practices and niyama mo you fear? Ufi say wo de be pass ya mamba
From back home.
from the home. So let's go.
Well, yeah, thank you very much. Mami Kachi, what?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Edinka yeah boma baso dear more yeah no because once I Ghana for any there na nyame ache mofra ọha no then I was say anya hwekra no enema baako mmienu bi a yɛyɛ Ghanafoɔ yɛnim sɛ yɛtumi maintain or yɛ mmɔfra mu a ɛbɛboa yɛn no nti ɛdi nka mebɔ mo aba so sɛ moafa saa dwumadie no de ato mo ho so ame nti first thing yɛ sɛ adeɛ baako a as a Ghanaian parent me try say me man be take a good note of it and say ode adeɛ ma panyi a yɛn culture mu no we use on sabe nkuma we yehu ne sɛbe we obi a umwu adeɛ nti they being born here, I try to let them know say you hanom a and I say your Ghanaian community more or more be at the all make sure say on fanning saben kunemu or didn't son if I say or ne or where outside within the Dutch culture and they see it as nothing wrong with it. So I try to make sure that if not for anything, giving something to your fellow Ghanaian or someone who's older than you, try as much as you can to use your right hand. So that is one thing I can remember for now.
Well, that's a good one. That's a really good one. So to summarize it, Mr. Bio said one thing he's taken and given his children is in the Ghanaian community, it's known that if you take or give something with your left hand is seen as disrespectful. So he's trying to keep that his children will learn that if you're giving or taking something, especially in a Ghanaian household, or anyone who's older than them, that they will use their right hand to give or to take instead of using their left hand. He also stated if they're amongst their friends or any other culture outside of the Ghanaian culture, it's fine to do it, but as long as it's a Ghanaian culture or anyone who's older, it's something he wants to give to his kids because in our culture it's seen as disrespectful. Yes. Next person, please.
I will also give compliments to you for the wonderful job you're doing. And I'm so happy because I some time ago I've all along been thinking my girls are not really open and well they can talk to me at home, but when they go out, I was a little bit concerned. But I was so happy so much when I saw one of my girls sitting here and then openly talking about the things that sometimes he even talk about with me. Concerning our culture as Ghanaians, for me in particular, what I teach my kids in every aspect of life is what I learned from home. It's everything that I learned from home is what I give to my kids. Not forgetting that they are also born in a different land. So some of the things that are so strict we have to uphold, you cannot do it. But practically, my life, what I learned, what I'm used to is what I teach my kids at home, including what our brother said. Yeah.
Okay, Pacho, Madam Masepa, yeah, I would do my palm so. Let me say, Daniela Bekasa, many G, me say 1 or 2 beer, me who say, be toasting as a parent, I say me correct me home. A radin shram, I want my jumapa. Kakra, let me say, me papa mwaka, I can't I think say, Nina is very correct, 100%. Na adeɛ baako a me nso mekyerɛ me mba as a Ghanaian parent a me nso yɛkyerɛ me wɔ fie sɛ respect. Yeah, sɛ wobɛka me paatwɔw nso akyerɛ panyin. Yeah, I think sɛ anytime biara me ne ɔmo kasa me particular no me use me paakyɛw. Yeah, abufuo ti me ba but all the same no me correct me ho. ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ anytime bia wobɛyɛ adeɛ no a do wobɛtumi ayɛ adeɛ ɔnka me paatwɔ kora no a wobɛma no ahu sɛ wokɔ abɔnten wokasa kyerɛ panyimu a ɛsɛ sɛ wɔka me paatwɔ no na ɛyɛ culture a wontumi nkasa nkyerɛ panyimu hɛ kɛkɛ. Nti I think sɛ ɛno nso yɛ adeɛ a mekyerɛ ɔmo sɛ na berɛ a bio nso kaa sɛ adeɛ baako no nso kyerɛ ne mba no ɛno nso ɛyɛ culture no. Yeah, nti I think sɛ kakra metumi aka no.
Okay, so mommy just stated that she agrees with what the two fathers has also said, and one thing she gives and has learned from her parents is always to say please, and that's what she's given to her kids. That even though you are angry and you forget to say, she corrects her kids and she does the same thing by saying please, and she speaks with saying please and thank you. So her children should also keep that culture when they're outside talking to an elderly person or even to someone who are their peers, to always say please because it's respectful, and this is how our culture is. And another thing she said is always to show and give respect to anyone else.
Okay, thank you, Eddie. Thank you. It seems like in our culture, respect is a very big thing based on everything we have just heard. So we will get back to that. I think the next question would be, is it possible to discipline a child without shouting or hitting? Is it possible?
Well, good question. So, and also with me, I discipline atitumba without so bet tiam and I'll bet warm. That is the question. So whoever wants to go first.
Yeah, this is a very good question, and it's something that most of us we struggle to do. I would take myself as an example. Sometimes when you come to my home, my kids will be playing, doing everything. I go deep down to their level, conversations, even to sometimes I think I usually even have to go that much far, but I do that just to get my kids close to me.
Nice.
What I'm saying this is with the training that we've given them, when they go against what they deemed not right as for me to see, I will come home and immediately you see the mood in the whole house is changed.
That's a good one.
Because even the small one knows that this one that the senior sister did, father wouldn't like it. Now, having realized that the mood has changed and there is the awareness that something was wrong, you don't have to do so much about it because already their conscience tells them that they've done something wrong. And you have to build on that. Talk about, okay, why did you do it? You yourself, you know it's not good. Don't do it again. Now, the other side of it, I'll come home and then some of them will tell me, Dad, I've caused a problem. I know you'll be angry.
So out themselves, they will come to you.
Yes, some of them, they will come to me.
Remember the safe space that we were talking
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
They'll come to me that I'm sorry. Please don't beat me, especially the young ones. Please don't beat me.
That's no way.
And for it to come to this extent that they will tell me, don't beat me. Of course, I'm not an angel. You have to know that there was a time ago, because I was so lenient, I wasn't doing some things, they took it upon themselves. So I have to give them a new strategy. So when it comes to disciplining them, I do it.
Okay.
But you do it in a way that their conscience tells them that, okay, I have to accept this punishment because I was wrong.
Okay. Kakra meka ka ho ne say African parents there. Betimi aka cho say your culture no majority of parents no ye pentie mu kakra. Ye pentie mu. Metimi aka cho say sa na yes ye maame mo de tete ye. Do betimi aya de o maame betimi akorete o. Ba ho fi abonten ba no ade na o se ye no anya a. Enye boko hey ade we na me ka cho say menya awonye no. Enti ye so do ye sua but ye correct an wo se ne e ma no se na dadi kae no. Obetimi atia akola in such a way say ombo no. And I obetimi atia no so such a way say ade we die se say obo no cause Bible kraka. Say about de tina akora. So what you say? Enti no se na dadi ka no. Ubedu fie ade bi wo ho a omo ankasa wonim se ade we omo ayedie. Omo se ebro. Omo ankasa wonim. But omo timi ba wanim eye bold no be kasa se ade we ayedie. Eye mfom so. But any bi wo ho nso a ya na parents no ebi wo ho a wontimi nya ahohyeso kakra. Because one who say why ya to aso anti no. Ese se ne de omo ne discipline kakra no hu se wo ma na te asen so say bo a me bo no sa de wi a wo ye yinti na me bo because why ya to aso timpa sha me se kakra metimi aka fam.
Yeah. Well, question with you. You yeah, it's a way of manya yempa manya kama ma konai na sene all the same ye sua ade sene ye try say ye di culture bi be ma ye mofra no kroni omu so na o mine omu no at the same time yes you try say you be sua bibia e dey free mo they said all kind every Ghanaian parent shouting the commonest every household umubenya na me yi me fufuru benye because me dim for pa and me nim this way no se bia obedu fie waka asmache oba yewe enyewe but obeba na de o kan sama eno no repeat it is a one show hu so a obey den obetie but me policy be say me ba we do age be a bed in some inside the abono from 1 hour to let's say 6 honest AC because if you no who be bia nti the ka o me me and you yeah kasa one but shouting in the me demo for because edumre bia me emotion take place and ekobasa pe one very careful but me we are now I realize no the way me see fast shouting you know the way I was brought up no sa na ye de etene nti but I say me I realize I say me say who say enipa na also do mo be wiase no omo were different environment altogether. You know, say opo peke a hustle dear no na o blending in me, you know. And said yen nyaba kind, you know. But say o be shout no it depended there a see a see atoto so and a day ebufu aba. Na say be a first time or say be also who a parent. Would me back down to our money level now or church and no more and no one shouted. But I said me born in there, me na ma set saa way no. Say from 1 up to 6 in there. And I yes me there before so na bo me you know such a way say enya effect bi also. Enti de ni mu no wo to na e betwa. So I'm saying asem ni tie. Nti next time bia no say na be ya wonye saa de ni bi. Nti enchechemu no there we free when it comes to African pay, and I say free Ghana, we free when but yeah, try say yeah, so you bet me a blending in me, no say the more OTM going to na in a way, who say what the pamoni fi won chain. You know, yeah, share both sides in a senebe, you bet me a blend.
Okay. Thank you for the answer. So generally speaking, I think all the parents they agree upon disciplining their child, but there's shouting is part of our culture, and there's hitting, it's all part of it, but till a certain extent. And something that I've realized that the parents have shared is they do explain the reason why they do what they do. So if they're disciplining their children, they explain, they take the time so that they understand why. And I also liked what
And one thing I'll
Yes.
personally add is because we are used to shouting, which of course we all do. I don't think any Ghanaian can take himself out of it. We all do, and especially when you have temperament, when you are somebody who easily gets, you do. But in my case, what I really like so much and I want to do always is I will shout, I will scream at you, but I make sure that in the next 2-3 hours, I come to you, I bring you closer to me, and I make sure that you get the meaning of why I was so mad. So everything that I'll go mad over, I'll explain you. They have a reason for that.
That's beautiful. That's what we need. So, my co-host, she's a mother herself. Of how many kids, please? And how would you answer this question? I think she's from the younger generation, so I would like to hear her answer to this.
So myself, I've got 4 kids, 17, 9, 8, and 6. And I can relate to what everyone else is saying right here. The only difference I think between me and the other parents is I was born and raised here. And obviously, hearing what the other parents are saying, because they are literally from Ghana and they came here, their kids were born here, but I was born here. I can still relate to everything that they're saying simply because I have Ghanaian parents and they were born and raised in Ghana. So they came here with their upbringing. And the only, no, I wouldn't say there's a difference, but I think the only difference I will hear here is the fact that I try to talk to them more. But the discipline is the same thing. Trust me, it's the same thing. And that is because I was born and raised like that. So obviously, I wouldn't sit here and be like, no, I do everything completely different. And it's a lie. So whatever they said, I agree. Of course, there are 1 or 2 things, like they said, what they will take from the first question. I would definitely take the respect. So respect your elders. When you go outside, say please and thank you. So that's something I'm teaching my kids. Even though they speak Dutch mostly, I do say alsjeblieft. When you ask something, say please, say thank you. So these are things I'm taking with me. I think when Brother Bio, when he said the left and right, that is just an only thing that, like I said, I was born and raised here. So my mom and dad taught me how to use the right hand, but because I was born and raised here, and it's very normal to use the left and right, so that's the thing that I would say that I'm struggling with, that I don't really watch my kids doing the left and right, because like I said, I was born and raised here. So when my kids take something with left and right, it's not something that is
doesn't bother
okay,
you,
yes.
yeah.
But I have my parents, obviously. When my kids give something to the grandparents, no, and I'm like, oh yeah. So my kids are, so I see it 100%. But me, myself, I don't pay attention to it. But obviously, because of the environment that I'm from, I see my kids being shouted at, like, hey, mommy, or hey, do it like this. So it's something that I will definitely take with me. Yes.
Okay.
That's really nice. It's actually quite funny. So you do take a lot of the things that you learned from your parents, so the tradition from Ghana that they brought, but it's slowly watering when it comes to certain
Yes.
things. Do you feel like we should be a bit more mindful to that?
Yes, 100%. So, like I said, the Ghanaian culture is beautiful. It's beautiful, but there's certain things, especially going to the next question, because I feel like we have a question. Oh, we have a
Yeah,
question
so
for
we
Nana.
have yes. So our other co-host now. So we were raised by obviously our Ghanaian parents. They were born in Ghana. Since we are not parents yet, how do you feel, or what would you take out of how your parents raised you? What would you take with you if you were to have your own kids?
What would I take with me? Everything. Like I said, my parents did a great job, raising me. I think they were patient, and of course, not only perfect, but they definitely tried. What are things that I would take? I think I would take the left hand, right hand thing because I think it's something Ghanaian and I like it. Yeah, mepe, like it's nice. What are other things? Yeah, talking. I don't think my parents hate me. I think I was one of the lucky ones. My name is sister. Yeah, to be very honest.
Last born.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Very lucky. Yeah.
She was a last born.
No, I think maybe. I think they did. They did at some point, but my dad never hit me. I think it was my mom that mainly disciplined us, and my dad was just the hey now Ajay. Then so yeah, because I would take the structures that we had in the home. I take the way of disciplining, the way that you explain to your child what they did wrong. The respect thing, obviously. Yeah. And what about you, Sister Teresa?
I think the same. Everything my parents taught us, in a way, benefited us. I feel like we are quite respectful when I look at my peers. I should not compare, but like I do think having a Ghanaian background and the way we were raised, it does have its benefits. So I would definitely take everything that my parents taught me and my siblings in raising my kids. So yeah, definitely. Definitely. And the hitting, oh yes. I was hit. But that's why it's so important to explain the reason and not just attack your kid, or hit your kids without, or disciplining your kids without the explanation, because it can confuse your kids. It can make them doubt themselves, and it can even bring insecurities. So that's one of the things. Aiden.
Yes. So I'm gonna go to this question because I feel like it blends well with the previous question. And that is, why do some parents find it difficult to say I'm sorry or I love you to their children? Samabaka, I love you. I'm one of those people. And I'm sorry. What is it that makes it so hard? Because I'm pretty sure that recently parents try, but they don't try hard enough.
On say Ghana no. I think say yɛn mpanimfoɔ no de ahyɛ yɛn adwene mu sɛ de bia akwadaa di fo. That's adeɛ a mehu. Ɛna meba ha sɛ nso mehyia na ma bebree kakra nso ɛwɔ ha sɛ. But sɛ woka kyerɛ ɔba sɛ mepa ɔkyɛw no, ɛma no sua na ɛma bebree. Sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ ɔno nso bɛtumi aka mepa ɔkyɛw so akyerɛw. But yɛn no African parents no deɛ yɛnim sɛ yɛkɔtwa ne sɛ ɔyɛ akwadaa a bibia no wadi fo. Yɛn saa na yɛawofoɔ like saa na ɛteɛ wɔ Ghana. Na dadi mpatwa bɛboa. Eti mepatwa I think say ɛsɛ sɛ yɛma nkwadaa nso fa ho die kakra. No matter what say akwala dear, but at times no feel say akwala so man chance bibira or something esan de ba wan kasa also. Enti no culture no say build bibi say e bia akwala di for cra, but say utimi ka che oba se me pa cho, especially bia wa ya ade bia open mutimi ye oba di bia utimi say ade we die ɛnyɛ sɛ nka ade yɛ akwadaa no woka kyerɛ ne sɛ mepawkyɛw no ɛbɛma ɔkɔ abɔnten koraa na biribi si a obɛtumi agɛte close to sɛ na dade kaeɛ no nti mepawkyɛw no deɛ ɛme sɛ ɛyɛ good sɛ ɛbɛtumi aka kyerɛ mba no but tete no asɛ ɛyɛ culture abɛsi nnɛ Ghana wontumi disrespect panyimu sɛ panyimu ne akwadaa aka sɛ bi akwadaa no asɛm yɛ dɛ koraa ɛsiane sɛ ɔyɛ panyin nti no yɛsi panyin no di bɛm.
And he said, "I love you, partner."
I love you, Nidia. I think Sena Maker say your culture is different, but ye ba has seen so no. He's young be big a cardia can brabo. Papa ne woman no, ye peke dia man colano. They make us what say. Say I love you. You care about Sada man, no. Those here about different cruise dear, but ye will good side and the bad side. Nti I think sɛ papa ne woman no I love you obe hake oba ofi school oba be busan de ekoso no I think sɛ yenso ye practice sɛ yebesua yenso de ama nkola no yeah.
Yeah, that is a very nice aspect of where we've got into. That has been in my upbringing. I had some struggles, and particularly with my father's side. So one thing that has transformed me much is, okay, don't do what you deemed not to be right from your father. Don't do it to your children. So all my kids, starting from my brother to my kids, every one of them has a testimony of me going to them to say, hey, I'm sorry. Sometimes we are human beings, you can do something wrong. And even, I think sometimes I say sorry when I take it upon myself to discipline them for the wrong that they did. I go to them, look, I'm sorry I did this, but I had to do this. So saying sorry, I think is one of the very important things. It shows them that you really love them, you really care about them.
Yeah.
Because you've seen what you did to them. I wouldn't give a lot of examples, not to take much of the time. There was a time I have to baba one of them, and then after that I told him to go and clean the hair that was on the floor, and he went and did it, but I didn't do it well. And I was so mad. I nearly slapped him, and then he said gently to me, but I didn't see. And that thing struck me, so I have to take my kid to the hospital to check. And when they told me that he couldn't even see, I cried myself. So sometimes telling them you are sorry brings a lot of things to them.
So he needed glasses.
He needed glasses, yeah.
I just didn't realize it.
And up to now, if I remember that very situation, I become a little bit emotional. But in general terms, saying sorry to them brings a lot of them from their inside to the outside.
Yeah. And basically, it goes together with patience as well, right?
Yes. To the Africa patience has got a limit, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, say yema kwanya say ye try say the best no most of them no ye free how we were brought up. Me mama ne me papa wuntam na me at the age of 7 nti ma sha dan hu omu ye pa nti me ne amanfo na church na so nti say o ka sorry dia kire oba no manya bi because say won ni twa o mama no papa wu na oni obi tia o nipa no on regarding po say o kwa we in way so once pe it said me nua yi kan me yamfum so o ka say me nkoto ball angu e na manko me di kosi baby na mko bobo ti o so me mu say obo me na am say anti me di pa o cha o me di ba o de abufu ti say de e no bobo but me sumi o no to o me di na o no sorry ba me nchen e no ba ka say in fact we so sorry say if not for anything kwa onyankopon din na me use say me di na me di pa o cha kwa o say ko jai So I learned something from there. Nti I mean who a different way. Any panamint, you know. Nti me decide no so me obi a me yade na obi can me tena se dwuma within I say within the shortest possible I say me meet me ba onche na me de me pride in that onche na me be pouch so until I try as much as I can, but the can say no yeah can no we Ghanaian parent enye common enye common class say parent wa fun ni ba na say why ni ba bi no obebi na no I can sorry nti kakra me can say yet emofra no they said who can who parents na tete nti also the be the amount but who no case no akwa say a perfect example pa nti with the only more hanane the only few parents on wakani na bom and as Ghanaian parents yen try na enyoma bi a yenya no yen fama yemofra no who can say me nya back to pay so benya abotre amabofra no from when nya abotre na the besisi a bibia mu no go to them and say sorry. Now yes, as I the omo ben obi ma utimi anyway. And I love you, the same as way explanation I mean me can say zero because ma tibida now no missia say me so me can't me ba just last in so to wa jina say me de o hema eco school ndi me de kwanana she felt we appreciated say o mama me hu say the mama ya man ne aso I said no, I love you so much because that is why we are your parents. We need to cover you and do the thing. So I really love you. And me say me share the news no why nti yesua ye perfect. Nti ye na de betimi afa free my babu and yetimi aka nkora na ba ye.
So to summarize what Mommy said as well, she said the I'm sorry is something that in our culture you don't hear it. So because you don't hear it, it's harder to say to your kids. But she's someone that she said she's learned, especially from her kids and coming to Europe, that she says it. And then when her kids do something or when she's wrong, she will turn around and say sorry. But unfortunately, in our culture, it's always almost 100% that kids are always wrong. So it's very hard for a parent or an elderly person to say sorry to a child because in our culture, it's always that parents are right, an elder person is right, and the kids are wrong. So it's hard to say I'm sorry, but she's someone that she's learning that and she says it to her kids. Even if she shouted at them, that she will turn around and she says, I'm sorry. And she sees the difference that when she says, I'm sorry to her kids also say it back and kids go outside to say the same thing. Mr. Bio also explained his upbringing, not having his parents around, but having his family members, and that his auntie once said sorry to him because even though he was wrong, and from that moment on, he learned that and he picked that up. That I love you, he never heard that in his upbringing, but it's something that he's installing to his family. And that recently his daughter was going to school, but it was raining so much that he brought his daughter to school, and his daughter was really appreciative that her dad did that for her. And then he turned around and said, this is my job, this is my responsibility, and I love you. And you could tell that the child was really appreciative of that, and from then he knows that he has to learn. And Mr. Christian has already explained everything in English, the upbringing and how much he said I'm sorry to his son one moment, and you learn that sometimes we just have to stop, have patience, and listen to our kids. Because like we all said, parents always feel like they are right and they never say sorry. This brings us to something a bit different because we have more questions. But I feel like this question is a question that I would love to ask. I think for all of us, modern parenting, because I listen to all the ages of the children. And what are your thoughts of parents monitoring their children's phone and social media? And telephone, social media, especially ages not more. Your parents are more phone, more job. Because I met here, I say be a more because social media and I'm will be. But how do you do that with kids? I struggle as well. So how do you do it?
Okay, I think say asana obeka bibia che oba says I deal with men, and I think say we set the example. Me ko TikTok. mini social media. Yeah, and on my phone so no me check your my phone anytime biya. No password.
Good one.
At times me busa so me call social media like hwehwe neme ho me busa onia wo hwe wo so na ma hwe wa adwen na me tuufo wo ho say saade we ni saade we no emmoa wo. So what you say? And I think say ansana enkola no very smart this time say ansana wo beka bibi no obeti ase ne say wo parent no set example. Yeah, I didn't know uncle social media. No matter sure the reason why I'm in call. One say there is good side and the bad side. So yeah. And I think say sana me di two omofo. E was social media. Yeah. Inti me nko. Inti untimi busa me question. I didn't necessarily call. Me and me yawa for no men call. And he said, there is time for everything. Time be do our call. But for now, no, additional and I'm a wide drink consumer. Yeah, until me explain the reason why I'm in call. To be also my what TikTok, but me chose so me share you, me share gospel, me share we. To the same thing, and it be also bad the baby. But phone the 100% messages eba, especially girl no. Me very careful, pa. Yeah.
Because girl on patrol didn't feel safe.
Patrol 13.
Yeah, I understand.
I think being a Ghanaian father, this has been one of my worst nightmares when it comes to their telephone. And well, it got to a point I realized that all that I can do is to be close to them. The password can be changed anytime. They can do anything on the telephone. They can go to all the social media platforms, which some of them I don't even know how to download them. Realized that I cannot do much about it. I thought of being close to them. And you know, when you have different cases, they are not all equal. Some of them you can be relaxed. Some of them you cannot. I remember some of them I'm used to them because I don't want to pick them up. I was blocked. I was blocked. They blocked me, and not only me, because if they block me and leave the mothers on, through the mother I will see. So she'll block me, block the mother, block the sisters. She wants to go alone. That's it. And who are you? I have the password, but to that particular app, the app has gotten a password. I have the password to the phone, but the app has gotten a
Thank
password.
you very much.
So I realized I don't have to worry. But what I have to do is to be close to them. And I keep talking to them that the bad things that the social media can bring to you, and then the good things. So what that I try to do is just talk to them, because there is little that I can do. But for the small ones, some of them has gotten their phone locked. I have special time they will be open for them to use. They lock them. If you have to sleep at 8 o'clock, your phone is blocked. From 8 o'clock, go and sleep. The next day, 7 o'clock is open. They are the very little things that I can do. The rest, all that I do about that social media thing is to be close to them, try to talk to them, ask them, what are you doing, and those things. And I just realized that last week I saw something on my phone, and I asked my wife, hey, what am I seeing? Do you know it already? Why are we seeing this? I'll say, okay, we were blocked, but thanks to God, we are now open. So we can see what
So it's good to be close to them.
So I just have to be close to them, talk to them. My kids are really my friends. We talk about everything, especially the grown up. So that is what I do about the social. I can't do nothing else more.
Yeah. Well, me for me was social media. Like I said, me all the platforms.
Wow.
So, but my lucky will be more me wife a pro social media. The say the brother Christian Eddie, you know. yama omo time limit ye follow omo de omo ye wo bia ye ho and say emre no so every day bia no where nana ya for instance every day or 1 hour obetimi dey TikTok and the any other aka kanina aso this ubenya bi ma this any say bi ma
Okay.
and what me me wife or follow or munti jobo hu ho a enya ofu say me ba mu ayi no then no I draw my attention say bibi say na cause unti na ni kasa and you good say wo ho woni ho kwan a yen ni aba no so offer so dem monitor ne ma no no so one of the ways but you say no modern way I bet me the any yam mo fra no one way or the other they monitor the omo ye bia no and say you bet me akọ any omo the same so I then be hu the omo ye then but ni na about together whereby only omo ye close about they are open to you what the way be out you know kwan e be fitimi afa so they are monitor omo no ni say yen ja omo ko asa say omo nye de omo pe bia wo no nti sa side ni de me metimi aga say me wife take sa we na me yen share any problem bia wo no nti de metimi aka o kakra no.
That's really good. Listen to the modern day parenting. Our mother also stated that she has access to the kids' phone and she will ask anytime, no passwords, no secrets. If they ask if they can go to a certain social media account, she will ask, why would you go there and what are you looking for? Because she herself is not on it. And then as a child, you explain why you want to go on it or not. And she basically says she has easy access to all their phones. Mr. Bio has explained that on his defense, his wife is way better than him. And with their kids, they've given them an hour block a day. So after an hour, you cannot go on social media and they have access to everything. The wife knows everything. She's very modern. So whatever their children are doing, he can see it and she can also see it. And he will only take action when it gets too far. But thank God it hasn't happened. Mr. Christian has also explained that you have to be close to our kids because it's very hard to monitor social media nowadays. The kids are different ages, but the young ones, the best he can do is put in a time slot, which I also have for my kids who only have a tablet, no phones. If it's 7 p.m., it goes off standard and the kids are blocked with certain pages. And he went on to explain that the older kids are so smart that as a parent, it doesn't matter how good you are, kids can block you. It's happened before. He was blocked, the kids, his wife was blocked, the half of the family was blocked. And you just have to be close. And when you become close to them, they won't block you. And that's happened in his defense. Now he's unblocked and now he can see everything. So that means talking to your kids and being close to the kids is actually a good thing. So that will lead us to the final question for today, which is very different, but then again, it's something which is a good question because it's something that I've seen happening a lot, and it happens even now. And I don't think this has to do with age or anything, but I think it's something that Ghana for you, and it's very annoying if you're a single child or you have multiple kids, and I think all of you have done it. Because we do it, unfortunately. You don't do it because realizing it. I think you just do it because, so that is, what are your thoughts about comparing your children with other children? Also,
and because of the time,
we're gonna
let's keep it. Yes.
Oh,
let's
okay,
keep it
okay.
short.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll continue this part.
What?
Compare
One thing that I hate it.
Okay.
For part, you know, my wife, because every child is different. Everybody is different, you know. More frame so behavior is so different. And the school mupana realize this side, you know. We say wow phone be wa be almost promotion there anybody nya you know or person force so press or say the winner and by force winner. But only about friend of you unim no. You know, say we compare about obi ba no say na down from there because it brings their
Self-esteem
down. Try say side no there. Boss crowd fear no. Yeah.
It's exactly what parents we shouldn't do. We shouldn't compare our kids. But it happens a lot. Sometimes it's not from the parents. For example, I will tell my kids, hey, these things that you are doing, I don't like it. For example, I know a time will come. I wouldn't have control over you, how long you want your nails to be, how your hair you want it to be, how you want to paint your face, and they will come up to you and say, but these girls are doing this. And so when you talk about comparing, that is what came into my mind.
Okay,
Because
okay.
personally, even for my kids, the courses they are doing, everything that they are doing, I don't make a choice for them. I only advise them, you have to do something that you like, that you can do.
Yeah.
If you become a pilot, it's an added bonus. But if you want to stay low and do something, make sure you do it well, because that will sustain you to the end of your life. So comparison is something that I not even between my own kids, I don't want to do that. But this situation that we are in now, my kids brings that comparison, because I don't want them to do this sort of thing or this, and that is where. But yeah, that is the
also a
comparison.
topic
The
that-
comparison that I
this
get.
is
Yeah.
another-
Yeah.
To make you
Definitely
understand.
It's from another angle.
That's one another,
Yeah.
But to hear from both of you that you don't do it with your kids is very, very nice, because I see that happening a lot. And like you said, it's if you want to become a pilot, that's your choice. You don't hear it often.
No.
So props to you, because there's a lot of parents, they will actually guide you
Do
and
this
force you
by
to do
force.
something. So even hearing this from you,
No.
it's a lot of respect, because you don't hear it
No.
often.
No.
So that's a good thing.
No.
Yeah.
A good thing.
Okay. If I comparison, no, nkola nankasa no, omko school ombom timbe busa question. Say last time a bag to time say me how many years I'm started say me makeup. Na me ka chen say me worry ye. Ansa na I'm started say me makeup. And no say me boa. Na me friend me sister or Ghana no ka chere no. So ho. Ti me busa ansa dey nti na busa sa no so. The class may be girls and kola be me makeup. Na me soon do so be makeup. I saw to boasi. Now more disunion so here. Tina bra bio can daddy can say about subject akra ne be no. Akwale bia ne niti. Akwale bia ne the talent. But akra na kase timi choose do no abeya or ya de wo ho.
Very good.
Since say wo maame no be choose ama no. But here Ghanaian parents, the majority no say say Ghana the buy lawyer, the baby say, the baby say so. But the start plan so me way now standard. Ocean addition.
Yeah.
So ocean a modern bo na baby obeshe no. Nyankopon so aboa no na wetimi du baby obedu. Enti comparison no at times near parent near ye. Won say Ghana there and same bi wo ha wontimi nko school mebusa wo maame. But ha there omokoba omo ye very ye open mo sense same bi ho mutim bebusa yen. Ti so mo busa yen say mo chichiri mu. E kire mo say ene ye dia asori de enso compare kire mo. Say ade bi wo ho a wo ya ene Nyankopon asem no embobra. Yeah. Ti at times no ye parent ye compare mo so tim bebusa question. Ti at times say we the meeting ya kan fa won.
All right. Thank you so much. I think for the listeners and the viewers, if you would like to see a part 2 of this, please comment on YouTube, on Facebook. Where else?
I don't know.
So please comment if you'd like to see a part 2. It was amazing. I loved hearing each one of you, the way you view things, the point of views. Even Edith, my co-host, as a parent, explaining things, and Nanelle and I also discussing things from our point of view as kids. Thank you guys so much. I'm
welcome.
Teresa.
And I'm Edith.
And I'm Nanelle. We asked, do we have any comments? I think
His name, so please.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I think we appreciate so much, because even if we take it from the church, a lot of parents are here, but we were chosen, not because we are best, but we were chosen. So much appreciation on our side.
Yeah.
And we're happy to have you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
so that in
And keep on educating both parents and children.
Amen. Thank you.
Ghana parents, your best say yes, Yabahano. I think say Papa ne wo mu ha no yensia ne emfa yensia culture and kan emfa ma yemba no na erade nso enam so hira yin nyina.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.